Teddy Roosevelt said, "No man is above the law and no man is below it, nor do we ask any man's permission when we ask him to obey it." Sound words I often think of when I hear another quote by someone in the legal field. If a person does right, then no wrong should come to them. If they do wrong, then the law will do the right thing. The latter coming from Pulaski County Prosecuting Attorney Larry Jegley. After a succession of 8 re-elections to the post, you will not see his name on an upcoming ballot. He has opted to set his love of law aside and not run for another term. Inside the Pulaski County Courthouse in Little Rock, you'll find a recognizable and formidable figure, aside from the count.
I'm so sad. Also, your haircut looks good.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
And that's Prosecuting Attorney Larry Jegley. But soon, unlike the count, Jegley will no longer be part of this legal landscape, one he has called home for more than 30 years.
That was sort of forced on me. I had every intention of ramping up and running for one last term.
He says after a medical diagnosis, the smartest lawyer he knows informed him of the decision, his wife, Angela.
She wheeled around on me. She said, "Larry Jegley, you are not running for re-election. I don't want you out working that hard. I want you spending your time getting better so we can enjoy some things." And that was it.
He took the advice of counsel and agreed.
There's a couple over there.
For Jegley, the law was not an early calling, but right and wrong was.
I always thought that folks doing the right thing was important. I think a lot of that's my Catholic upbringing, and certainly that was galvanized during my 4 years at Catholic high school.
After rubbing shoulders with lawyers while attending Hendrix College,
I thought that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I might like to do it.
And finishing law at the U of A Little Rock, the die was cast. And while working in law and around law enforcement, he got a call from a friend, former prosecuting attorney and former Little Rock Mayor Mark Stodla.
He says, "Hey, I'm going to need a chief deputy, and I'd like you to be it." And I said, "Well, Mark, I don't know anything about being a prosecutor." He said, "Well, I know you'll have my back, and I know you're a good lawyer."
Together, through the early 90s, yes, those 90s, they prosecuted the toughest the county had to offer. They were just a little bit tougher.
If you cross that line of violence, all bets are off.
But the hand he was dealt was always to follow the rules, never tipping the scales.
Making the criminal justice system work, not just for the victims, but also for the defendants and the victims' families and the defendants' families, too.
One case that was all but locked up was upended by a new tool called DNA. Prosecutors asked for the test, but they knew the results would better serve the defense.
As we're running over here to put the case on the docket, we're calling defense attorney to say, "Hey, we don't think your client's guilty anymore. We think that the witness made a mistake or whatever, but the DNA clears your client, and we want to be first to ask the court to make it right."
Over time, Jegley has guided the office to a position where it does right and tries to give something back. He, in fact, helped usher in the state's first drug court.
Out of that has grown Veterans Court and mental health programs, alcohol rehab programs in the courts. There's, again, that merciful side of the justice system isn't top water like the stuff that makes the headlines, but we're doing it, and we're working with people, and we're devoting assets and talent to trying to help people get to a better place.
In criminal court, there are no winners. Someone has already lost someone or something, and someone is about to lose something or someone. And after more than 30 years, Jegley feels he's never had to carry that emotional load alone.
I don't know how I've dealt with it. There have been literally thousands of homicides, not to mention all the other devastating crimes that people have had to deal with. And I don't know. It's almost like there's some sort of divine hand that attends prosecuting attorneys, myself included, in helping us guide through all of those things.
During his time in office, he has guided a small army of lawyers that he treats like family.
Come here. See you.
Are you going to be famous?
A sign his passion for the work will carry on.
I've had well over 300 attorneys train at my office, and I'm so proud of every one of them because they all follow my lead and do the right thing. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, temper justice with mercy and to look for the right balance all the time.
And is he going to miss it? He says absolutely he's going to miss it.
Oh,
you know?
I imagine.
But he's sidelined because of the medical thing, which he has.
Sure.
They've got dialed in. They're taking care of that. But like his wife said in the pictures you saw there, he's a grandfather, and his son Adam and daughter Amanda, they're both attorneys, so he's still going to be involved.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. But,
It's in his blood.
yeah, absolutely
Truly.
it is. But, you know, the county has been well served with him at that post for so long. So,
Yeah. Well, congratulations to him on his retirement.
well deserved, Larry.